Tristan has a younger brother who is 18 years old, and he is severely disabled.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Well, if your name is Khloé Kardashian, you're in the middle of a storm. Let me spill this tea. Khloé just landed herself a whole feature in People magazine, and it's splashed across every outlet the Kardashians can get their hands on. All about how she's now the sole provider and sole caretaker of Amari. And I'm sitting here like, what in the world? Sole caretaker? Hold up. Doesn't that man have a whole brother out here? Tristan Thompson really out here shocking me again. Went from being called a deadbeat dad to now looking like a deadbeat brother, too. Unreal. This is wild. Khloé might have made her big move because Tristan Thompson has made a bold, dramatic return right back to the scene of the crime. So get this, he literally dropped a video ad announcing he's about to touch down in Mykonos. And we all remember what went down in Mykonos last time. That man was strutting around like some high-booty dinosaur, bright orange outfit, glowing like a traffic cone, out here trying to scoop up anything that moved. Ladies, if you're in Mykonos right now, consider this your warning. The patron saint of wandering flirts is back on the prowl. But hold up. Before we dig into Khloé's latest crash out moment, actually, scratch that. Let's fully talk about why she just crashed out now. Here's the thing. Khloé has been pushing this massive PR campaign lately, and I'm sitting here thinking, poor little Khloé, she's really out here chasing press, but the only attention she gets is when she straps on that metaphorical clown nose and steps right into the circus. That's when everybody leans in like, Khloé, please stop. And what's her latest headline move? She's out here proudly telling every media outlet that she's chosen to be the primary caretaker for Tristan Thompson's brother, Amari. Man, Tristan really ain't doing right by you. This dude out here making babies, walking away, and now not even stepping up for his own brother. He was out here all emotional, writing letters like, Dear Mommy, I promise when you pass, I'll do right by Amari. And the very next move he makes, handing his brother over to Khloé to raise like she's the family's built-in doormat. And don't give me that NBA schedule excuse. Tristan's got time. He spends most games warming the bench. He could easily FaceTime Amari every week. Honestly, it might even be a better use of his time than sitting courtside in a jersey collecting dust. Now, some folks are saying, oh, that's so sweet of Khloé to do this. Maybe, but let's not act brand new. Khloé has that full-on martyr complex, always trying to be the hero. And if you remember how she treated Jordan Craig back in the day, it's not exactly giving angel energy. Anyway, Khloé's been out here telling People magazine why she took this on, saying Amari deserves my love and care regardless of where me and Tristan stand. After Tristan's mom passed, Khloé stepped in to take care of his now 18-year-old brother, all while Tristan stays busy with his NBA life. NBA schedule? Please. The only thing Tristan's really juggling is groupies. And yeah, I guess that can keep a man busy. Now, here's the wild tea. Khloé may or may not be secretly married to Tristan. And honestly, that's not even a flex. Because married or not, together or not, she's always going to play the role of his loyal doormat. And something else doesn't sit right. The way Khloé, Kim, and even Kris seem to put Amari in the spotlight. Amari can't consent to being filmed. He can't agree to being turned into a storyline. Yet here they are, parading him around for the cameras. In my opinion, it's straight up exploitation. Whether or not he ends up in an episode, that's their decision. And instead of focusing on what people really want answers for, like why Khloé is still holding on to that hot, high-booty, wandering man, they're making him part of the plot. The so-called patron saint of wayward lovers. Why is this still your storyline? Kim, why aren't you answering how Pete played you? Instead, y'all gave us a whole season shoving cameras in Amari's face, using him as a teaching prop. Remember that scene? Yeah, the one where Kim tried to act like she was teaching her kids he's some kind of problem. And funny thing, they don't pull stunts like that with Rob. They never do this with the boys in their own family. Oh no, those ones get full protection. But Amari, he's out there front and center like it's open season. And sure, Tristan might go along with it, but honestly, I think he's just playing in Khloé's face. As for Khloé, I don't know what game she's running, but I have a pretty good guess, and we're gonna get into it. And let's not forget one of the most jaw-dropping moments. In an episode, Khloé straight up said, "My kids are much more exposed to Amari than some of the other kids." And this is the same woman who admitted she made them run 3 paternity tests on her son Tatum for her and Tristan because she couldn't believe he was their child since he didn't look like either of them. Then she tries to wrap it in some feel-good line about how it's important for our kids and everyone's kids to be exposed to all different types of people. The contradictions are wild. Now check this. Kim actually said, "I love our kids growing up around him and helping him. They have lots of questions, and at times they might not be the most comfortable, but I think it's important they play with him and really get to know him." Then, while filming, she straight up asked if Chicago and her friends were a little scared and added, "It's okay if you are." The party rolled on, guests were laughing, drinks were flowing, and then Amari had a brief seizure, which finally seemed to rattle Kris Jenner. And you know what? Kris was the only one showing even a shred of empathy. First off, that party was way too overstimulating for him. Second, they basically sat him there like a display for everyone to look at. Kim even brought her girls right up to Amari's face, trying to make it some teachable moment, leaning down while he's right there and saying, "Are you a little bit scared of him? It's okay if you are." Like, what? That's not compassion. That's treating him like he's an object, not a person. Nonverbal doesn't mean blind to how people dehumanize you. He can feel that energy. And this is the environment Khloé has him in. But honestly, I can't even put it all on Khloé, because this toxic setup didn't start with her. Tristan's got his little brother living here now, and I don't care what anybody tries to spin. After reading that article, I think I've got a real clear picture of the kind of father Tristan is. And as for Khloé, she loves serving up those pretty polished photo ops, but I'm not convinced they match the reality behind closed doors. For those who don't know, Tristan's younger brother Amari is 18 and has severe disabilities. He's been diagnosed with LGS, a rare form of epilepsy. He can't walk, can't talk, and has never been able to speak. Their mother, Andrea, Tristan's mom, was his sole caretaker while the family lived in Canada. Then, after Andrea passed away, Khloé said that she, Tristan, and the whole Kardashian crew took Amari back with us to the States. But let's be real. Tristan's in the NBA, and he's living in a completely different state most of the time. So, who's actually doing the day-to-day care here? We already know the answer. Khloé says that every few days, Tristan's flying in and out. And with Amari's condition, that constant travel just isn't realistic. He has multiple seizures every single day because of his epilepsy, so he stays in LA with her. She claims she's chosen to step up and be there for him because it's better than dragging him onto planes all the time. She even said she loves having Amari as part of her family. Then she went on to credit 2 amazing caretakers who help with him, adding, "We just want to provide Amari with the best, most beautiful life possible. He deserves that." Sounds sweet, right? But let's be real. This is Khloé putting 20 on 10 again. She's not the one doing all the hard daily work. Meanwhile, Tristan's probably over in Mykonos yet again, maybe even working on baby number. Who knows at this point? Khloé's playing babysitter to his brother, not because Tristan asked, but because it's her way of keeping him from drifting too far. But here's the truth. Tristan doesn't care at all. This man is basically the walking definition of that old track. "You abandoned me, love don't live here anymore." Actually, scratch that. Tristan is proof that love doesn't love nobody. Was that a song lyric or just an old saying? Doesn't matter. The point is, Tristan is out here acting like the living embodiment of pure chaos, and Khloé Kardashian, she's the head cheerleader for his mess. And no, I'm not sugarcoating this into some heartwarming tale. If you're really gonna take care of Amari, fine. Show him love. Give him respect, protect his privacy, and stop broadcasting his medical info like it's public property. But here's the problem. Khloé's not just caring for him, she's using him, turning Amari into a PR prop to polish her image, remind the public what a good person she is, and send Tristan a not-so-subtle message while he's out in Greece, likely about to make a whole new mess. That's not genuine. That's strategy. And speaking of Tristan, let me just say this. He's basically out here dropping a PSA for every wayward woman who thinks she can change him. Ladies, save yourself the trouble. We've all seen the receipts. The man's track record speaks for itself. So what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love unfiltered celebrity tea like this, make sure you hit subscribe to NoFilter. We drop piping hot gossip videos every single day. Like, share, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.